My name is Chris Gabriel and my metric number is 59118.
My name is Christopher Joel. My metric number is 55745.
My name is Oliver Yi Chi Sing and my matrix number is 57595.
My name is Nur Sofia Safwana and my metric number is 59012.
Okay, today we're going to talk about how we're going to manufacture gasing in our industry. So first, talking about manufacturing system. Manufacturing system is the arrangement that we need to operate and process our product. So it consists of assembly line, human resource, computer control system, transportation, material transportation, and also the production machine. In the manufacturing industry, we need to have a manufacturing plant layout so that we can know when we're going to produce the product from one station to another station. And then so basically we're going to talk about how we're going to produce gasing from the wood into real gasing. Next, about the summary that we're going to talk for the whole presentation. Our objective for this presentation is we're going to talk about what are our design for our plant layout. Basically, our plant layout is made of semi-automated system which consists of human workers and machine. Then we're also going to apply the manufacturing system knowledge that we have learned. Next. Okay, so we're going to talk about the background of gasing. Gasing is, the name came from two Malay words, which is gah pusing, which the combination become gasing. It is the oldest toy that has been played by people since over for 6,000 years. It was originated from the east coast of Malaysia, which including Terengganu, Kelantan, and Pahang. According to players from Sungai Pahang, gasing is a flat and round object that has been used for hunting back in the olden days. Next, it is also known. It also originated from the mangrove apple spinning game because the shape of the mangrove apple is the same as the shape of the gasing. However, according to Berita Harian, nowadays gasing game has become less popular, which is because of the online games and all the technologies that has been used nowadays. So there's an organization which is trying to make gasing game as one of the most popular game again. So that's why we going to plan how to manufacture the gasing and make it more accurate according to the technologies nowadays.
Okay, next I will talk about the plant layout. As we can see here the process where there's an arrow and the station number. From starting point, we move to section 1, which is the cutting machine, and then done at the cutting machine, we move to the station 2, which is the CNC machine through a conveyor, which the worker will transport it to the CNC machine. Next, after it's done at station 2, there's a temporary storage waiting, where the worker will store it in a container and will be moved to station 3. Station 3 is the grinding machine, and then next we move to the station 4, which is the polishing machine, and there's another temporary storage. So the temporary storage will be a station where we will transfer it to station 5, which is the confined room. After that, at confined room, which is also the spraying room, we'll move to assembly section. There we will assemble all the item before we move to inspection room. After we are done at inspection room, where all the inspection is done, where this QC is already passed, then we'll store it in the storage room.
Okay.
As we can see that the progress of each station from here, this is where station 1, station 2 will be the CNC machine, station 3 which is the grinding machine, station 4 polishing, station 5 is the spraying, and station 6 is the assembly side. Okay, for the first part, the starting point, there will be a wood which is 5 meter long and 15 cm in diameter will be placed at the starting point. Next. At station 1, which is the cutting machine, the pieces previously will be cut into smaller wood piece, which is from 5 meter long into individually 14 centimeter and as we did know, the 15 cm in diameter. This is to shorten the time for the next process, which is the CNC, as we know the CNC has a limitation in length. The station 2, the CNC. Before we reach to station 2, we will convey the wood piece to station 2, where the worker will insert into the CNC machine chuck, where the program will run, and before that it will be input by the technician, and the coding will run accordingly. After we have done at CNC machine, which is also the station 2, we will have a temporary storage one, which we store the finished product in a container which will be moved to station 3.
After the product is put inside temporary storage run, it is transported to station 3, which is the grinding machine, by using containers. These containers is transported by using material handling systems such as forklift, trolleys or towing truck. Then the gassing undergoes this grinding machine process because in order to make sure that the dimension of the gassing is accurate for every product, by grinding off additional wood chips that is still stuck on the product. After station 3, the gassing will be sent to the next station, which is station 4, the polishing machine. At this process, the machine will polish the surface of the gassing to make sure that the entire gassing surface is smooth. The gassing undergoes this process to make the surface smooth in order to avoid the customers from getting hurt when playing, because sometimes if the surface is not smooth, the customers may get hurt from wooden splinters when playing. After the polishing machine, the gassing is put again into temporary storage 2, which is also a container. This container will be transported to station 5 using the material handling system such as forklift, trolleys or towing truck. Now at station 5, which is the confined spraying room. This room is used for spray painting the gassing. It is done in a confined room rather than outside in the factory surrounding, because in order to avoid the smell and gas of the paint from polluting the entire air of the industry. In this confined spraying room, that the workers, the industry is using two methods of painting the gassing, which is manually and automated. Manually painting is used normally for gassing which is custom made or customers want to order specific gassing. And for automated, which is by using machine to paint the gassing, it is for batch production, for large quantities of gassing to be imported. Then the gassing will be painted with different colors, which will make it brighter to attract more customers to buy the gassing. After the gassing is painted and dry, it is transported to station 6 by using the same material handling system. Then at station 6, which is the assembly section. At the assembly section, our product gassing will be installed with additional metal wax and tips. By installing this additional metal wax and tips, it will make the gassing will be able to spin longer. This by installing these additional things, it will make the gasing spin longer to improve the attraction of the gasing to the customers, because customers will not want to spin the gasing every time, like for a short, like for 1 or 2 minutes. By installing this, the gasing may spin for 5 minutes, or the customers don't need to spin the gasing for multiple times. So the metal weights and tips are ordered from other metal manufacturing companies, because our company are focusing on producing the gasing. By ordering the metal weights and tips from other metal manufacturing companies, this will help save time for our company and also save money, because our company do not need to buy extra machine or spend extra time to manufacture these metal weights and tips. After installing the weights and tips, the gasing will be sent to the last station, which is station 7. At station 7, which is counted as the most important section, which is inspection room. In this room, the gasing will be inspected by professional engineers or professional technicians to make sure that each of the gasing is ideal, not faulty, accurate in dimension, and the dimension is following the standards given by the management. After inspecting, it will put in boxes and ready for packaging, and sealing up and ready for packaging. In this storage room is after the packaging of the gasing. In this room, before arranging the boxes in the storage room, tagging in is also an important process for the packaged boxes, because tagging in is like putting identification code on the surface of the box. This will help the technician or workers or engineers to differentiate which packet boxes will contain custom-made gasing or batch production gasing. This will make the workers in the industry or company make their life easier, and save time for them when they are required to search for specific boxes of gasing in the storage room. Then after tagging in, after putting the identification code for different packet boxes, the boxes are placed and stored in the room for importing or selling to the customers in the future.
I am going to explain about the discussion of our project proposal, which is the system used in our product manufacturing, the machine used, the transport system used, and the storage system used. For the system used, we are using a semi-automated system whereby both human workers and machines are required, and the presence of human workers here is to ensure that the progress of our manufacturing process is smooth, and the human workers are to organize, supervise the machine so that no flaws is done. Next is the machine use. There are 5 machines that we are using in our production. The first one is cutting machine, CNC machine, grinding machine, polishing machine, and the spray pen machine. And this machine is operated first operated by human workers, where they put the values in order to set the size and dimension for our product. This is to ensure that the requirement for our product specification will be met. Next is the transport system use. There are 3 transport systems that we use, which is forklift trucks, towing tractors, and trolleys. And it is used to move containers from one section to a confined room. And This is to reduce time for the manufacturing of our product. The last one is the storage system use. There are two systems that we use here, which is the first one is temporary storage system, which we use containers to store our product, which is gassing, before it is going through another process. And the other one is identification system, where we use a barcode to identify the different product that we have. So in summary, there are 10 processes altogether that we use, and manufacturing system is important, and the systematic manufacturing and layout planning is very important in manufacturing process, because this will ensure the smooth progress of our production. And lastly, human workers are still needed even though machines are automated. This is because human workers is to operate the machine and to ensure that there is no flaws and the efficiency of the machine is done.